Hi, my name's Kelsey. I came down to Florida about 3 years ago. I'm 23 years old. I came down to Florida. I'm originally from Philadelphia, and my life before I came to Recovery Associates was completely unmanageable and out of control. I was a heroin addict. I was living with my mom. She was ready to kick me out. I couldn't stay in school. I went to my first treatment center when I was 18 years old, and from 18 to 20, I could not stay out of treatment. I was in treatment constantly, 10 times in 3 years. And, this last time that I came down here, I was in a place of complete hopelessness and desperation, and, I was about to be homeless. It was summertime in Florida, or in Philadelphia. It was so hot and uncomfortable, and, people were giving up on me, and nobody had given up on me before. And, I made this decision to come down here because I knew that if I didn't get help and get sober, that I was going to die. And, and even if I didn't die, I knew I was going to be one of those people that was living on the streets the rest of my life, using heroin just to get by and, get through the day. And, what heroin did for me in the beginning, by that point, it didn't do anything for me. It just helped me not to be able to get out of bed. That was about it. Every day I wanted to die. Every day seemed like it was the same day over and over and over again, just, thinking of ways and means to get more and ways to find money and, how am I going to scheme this person and hurt my mom today. And, I finally, when I made the decision to go to detox and get clean the last time, my mom was done with me, and she said, I'm not taking you to the airport. I'm not taking you anywhere. You can get there yourself. And, I did that. And, coming to Florida this last time, I was 20 years old. I celebrated my 21st birthday in treatment. And, I remember thinking that, I'm going to be 21. I should be at the bar drinking. And the reality of it was I had no friends to drink with, first of all. And, I wouldn't have been at the bar drinking. I would have been, doing drugs like I did every other day of my life. And, I think that my 21st birthday, looking back and remembering that I was sober and I was around people that cared about me, was better than any birthday that, any normal 21-year-old that I know that's out at the bar drinking all the time, and getting wasted and not remembering it. I remembered my birthday. And, I went to a sober living house, and I came to Recovery Associates after treatment, and I stayed a client at Recovery Associates for 11 months. I was committed to my treatment. I was committed to listening to people. This was the time that I got sober that, the reason I stayed sober was because I listened to other people that knew better than me. I always thought I knew everything, and I knew how to stay sober, but obviously, I could never do that in the past. So I really just gave up control to other people and let them tell me what they thought was best and what I needed to do. And, staying in treatment for 11 months was the last thing I wanted to do at 21 years old. I had all these great ideas that I should be in school, I should be doing this, but in reality, when I was using, I didn't do any of those things either. So I was a client for 11 months, and my therapist's name was Lynn, and I met with her every week for 11 months, and I was in the groups that they're called the committed groups at Recovery Associates. They meet 3 times a week for 3 hours every day, and we really got down to like the core issues of why we kept using and why we used and how to change it and change those behaviors. And it was a close-knit group that we all knew each other and knew, our issues and what was going on. And it was a safe place to come and say, I fell short today and I did this, and but I didn't use, and for me, every day that went by that I didn't use was a successful day. That's it. I fall short and I don't always, always make the right decisions, but I don't use. And, today I can say that I'll be celebrating 3 years in a couple months. And, the relationship that I have with my family is something I could never imagine. My mom is my best friend today. And, we talk on the phone more than I talk to anybody. And, she's more than willing to help me when I'm helping myself. And, the gifts that I've received from sobriety of, helping other girls go through it. And I've had to learn that everything that's happened to me in my past that I used to think, oh, poor me, I've been able to help other people with all those issues and all those issues, all those things that have happened. I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason, and that, nothing happens in God's world by mistake. And, I know today that I'm here for a reason, and I'm here to help other girls, that are 23 years old, that are going through the same things. And, it is possible, because I was definitely one of those people that nobody had any hope for anymore. And, people were done, and today I could call any of those people that were so sick of looking at me and hearing from me, and they would do anything for me, and I can be a daughter today and a friend, and things I was never able to do before when I was using.